All right, so what I want to do is name this thing right here. It's Hg parentheses BrO3 with a 2. I think that the tall tale sign here is, all right, so this mercury right here, Hg, what is its oxidation number? Hg. Oxidation number is, well, actually, I don't know. Essentially, it's not very obvious in our periodic table over here. Hg is, where was it? It was over here, mercury. And when we go over to this little cheat sheet of periodic table, it could actually be +2 or +1, depending on how it feels or depending on what its need is. So that one's a little bit tougher. I know that this is not an acid that I'm dealing with here, but let's see. I think it was BrO3, right? Let me just double check. BrO3, okay. And I know the BrO3 is bromate, and he has an oxidation number of -1. He forms a -1 ion if he can. So this bromate, what up bromate? All right, is a -1. But there are 2 of these bromate ions to balance out with this 1 mercury ion. So that tells me kind of something. Yes, mercury can be +1 or it could be +2, and I'm thinking that we have the +2 flavor in here. And the reason being is because it required 2 of these bromate ions to balance out with this 1 mercury ion, which must have had a +2 because the bromate ion has a -1 and there's 2 of the bromate ions. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, the way that I would name this thing is, I think that there used to be this old naming convention, and it's basically, if you have 2 flavors of mercury, you can call it mercurous or mercuric. And I don't ever remember that because back when I was going to school, they were switching over to the stock name system, and it's actually really simple because you just use a Roman numeral. And so this is mercury 2 bromate. And I don't need to worry about ending this thing in a different ending depending on whether it's the +1 or +2 version. I can literally just claim it right there. Okay, anyway, that's how you name this thing. This is mercury 2 bromate.